I'm Daria Pino from Summer Tomato, and today I want to show you how to make muesli, which, as many of you know, is one of my favorite things to eat for breakfast, either just cold and plain on top of some plain yogurt, or with some hot water with some cinnamon on top or something like that. Now, many people have complained that they haven't been able to find it at the grocery store or that it's too expensive, so I just wanted to show you how easy it is to make yourself, because a recipe really wouldn't do it justice. So normally what I do is I just buy, I've recommended in the past this brand right here. It's called Dorset. This stuff's great, but it's fairly straightforward, and this is $7 for this tiny little box. And we can skip all that if we just make it ourselves. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna take some, and this is just 5-grain cereal, and it's a lot like oatmeal, but instead of just oats, there's a rye, triticale, barley, and golden flax. And this is just a nice variety. You can use whatever you want. If you only like oats, that's fine. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this airtight container. I love this thing, it keeps it fresh. Because when you're using nuts and fruits, you don't want it to go bad. So I'm just gonna dump this in here. Start with that much. And then you can add whatever you want. So I like to have a good mixture of nuts in there. And it doesn't matter what you like. If you're allergic to something, leave it out. You can buy individual nuts, but this is just a nice mixture of some Spanish peanuts, almonds, and some sunflower seeds and cashews, and just generally look good to me. So dump some nuts in there because it's like bad enough. And it didn't have hazelnuts, which are some of my favorite nuts in muesli, and my Dorset comes with hazelnuts. So I'm just gonna add a couple of those in there because I like them. And Dorset always has a little bit of raisins, but to mix it up a little bit, I have here some currants, some red currants, and I'm just gonna add this. And this adds a little bit of sweetness, not too much. And then also to add to the mix, I'm going to add some golden raisins in there. And I don't like too much fruit. Sometimes the mueslis can have a little bit too much fruit. And what I'm going to do is shake it up. Take a look at it. It looks to me like there's a little bit too much stuff in there, so I'm going to add a little more of that. See what happens. Pretty darn good. So yeah, a lot of the nuts are the Brazilian nut effect. I'm gonna use my hands here and mix it up a little bit. Yeah, that looks perfect to me. So there you have it. Homemade muesli.